The beauty of what we're doing right now is the belief. And, you know, as a coach, sometimes you don't want to get caught up in really thinking too far ahead. But here we are. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I can't put anything past these kids.
230 F sequence. Between the post and the windows.
Put me on camera. Put me on camera.
Lovely and scenic Manhattan as we roll into town. You can see the skyscrapers left and right. I guess this is Big 12 country, huh?
Never expected to be this far in the final 16 and in the WNIT. So we're definitely excited on where we are right now. And I think we're beyond happy and proud of ourselves and our team on how well we've played. And we've definitely deserved getting to this point, I think.
Natalie's ready to go. Wake the space up, Nat!
3 months ago, the WNIT, let alone its final 16, was unheard of for the Cardinals.
Don't get a head start. Starting to paint. Ready!
It's weird, it's crazy, it's, I don't know, it's all of the above. I mean, like, it's just all so much fun and what postseason's all about.
If you're going to go headhunt, they're going to let you lay one on somebody. Okay? I mean, that's the good part of what this is. All right, so we've got to be willing to step up to that and bring it to them. Bring it to them. Here we go.
An historic run in MAC play spurred Ball State to the postseason, where Improbable wins over Minnesota and Northern Iowa carried the ride further.
When we beat Minnesota, I know this sounds really weird, but I was like almost in tears, like I was so happy we won.
We all just ran to each other and just hugged each other, and I hugged Audrey like real hard, like we just won a national championship.
And as the wins piled up, people began to take notice.
Yesterday, I think a news reporter came in did like a little story on us. I'm like, man, like the fact that we're getting recognized and being one of the 3 teams, I believe, in Indiana still playing basketball is it's a pretty big deal, I guess, because Indiana being a basketball state.
I'm not used to like all of the cameras and stuff. In Sweden, it wasn't like people came and interviewed us before practice and stuff, so that's definitely new to me.
Something else that's new, a date with a Big 12 opponent. In the final 16, the Cards drawing the Kansas State Wildcats.
They're like us. They have 7 players. They're more guard-oriented, so they all can shoot the 3. I mean, we just have to really control one of their really good guards, number 2, Chambers.
All right, when you throw that, and now you come right back, all right, if she doesn't have that shot, it comes back to you. And the thing that's going to happen is on the first pass, you're going to get doubled. They're going to come get you.
Like the last 2 teams we played, they're kind of one-player dominant, so we just got to focus on that one player. And I think she's probably one of the best players that we played all year, so focus definitely has to be there.
Nice job.
The biggest difference is everybody else that we've played, we've kind of played that we're going to dare you to shoot the 3 type thing. Well, these kids can actually shoot the 3. So we got to make sure that, you know, even though we're playing toes to the 3-point line, we still have to have high active hands, being there on the catch as much as possible, you know, not ball watching, and just play good solid defense so they don't get easy 3s up. They're going to come into the game thinking they're Big 12, they can just out-muscle you, out-heart you. You know, that's a battle they can't win if we put everything that we've been doing the whole time.
Heading down the study tables.
After a long day of travel, practice, and preparation, it's easy to forget March Madness takes the Cardinals away from class. That leaves the team to study a lot more than just their scouting reports during downtime.
I personally do not like missing class. That's the worst part about this, but I love being around and being able to see all the things, like our last trip, being able to go to the Mall of America. That was awesome. Got some business statistics homework. Missing that class today, so had to email my teacher the quiz. And then now got some problems in the book to finish up. I'm one of those visual and written learners, So I have to picture what the professor's saying and be able to write it down at the same time. So missing class is real hard for me. It's kind of one of those struggles I have to work with, is being able to just take those notes from class and pretend like I'm hearing them in class.
My teachers, at least, are really flexible, so they've been helping me out a lot, which is really nice. Mostly it's just you have to get your syllabus, figure out what you missed. You're responsible for emailing your classmates to get the notes, so if you want to be caught up, then you will be. If you don't, then you're going to be behind.
All right, finished all my work, now headed to get some rest for a big game tomorrow against K-State. See ya.
With the mice now away, it's time for the cat to play. A late night is just beginning for Brady Sallee.
Duck Dynasty, ESPN, and game film. That's my life, as sad as it may be. This is an exciting life the night before a game, man. Get your bottle of water and your film, and you go at it. You know, you see a drive there, you can't let that kid go left, which you've heard us talk about on the scout. You know, and again, you break down against this team and they burn you. So Kansas State starts and ends with Brittany Chambers. You know, she's as good of a scorer as we played against all year, and she's so daggone smart. I've thought about it and I've tried to figure it out, and you know, I keep coming back to a group that just believes so much in what we're doing and what they're doing for one another, that they just have taken it to a level where they now truly believe they should win every game they play.
It's game day in Manhattan, but you'd never know by just looking. The tight-knit Cardinals as loose and relaxed as ever.
At the beginning of the season, I get nervous before every game, but now I'm like real relaxed. I mean, it's just like a routine now.
The group's camaraderie generating a big part of its success, circling the wagons tighter as the team's numbers dwindle.
We get along really well. I mean, last year we had, I don't know how many we had, but we weren't getting along, and it's just completely different. It's more fun. Like, you want to go to practice and you want to be in the locker room and you want to be around your teammates.
I probably get a lot of the jokes on maybe, and like some of the funny comments and stuff, but Liz, she's quick to all the jokes and dishing them out.
So people say you're the funny one.
This morning, it's MAC Freshman of the Year Natalie Fontaine keeping the mood light with her fuzzy socks, flannel pants, and two-plate breakfast.
She eats like two grown men together. Like, I've never seen someone eat so much and be so skinny. I know that everyone says that, but she really eats like a cow.
Oh, I eat everything. I like steaks and fish, everything. Cookies, chocolate, Swedish chocolate though.
Natalie's a good time because she thinks that everything is hilarious all the time. Like, you can hear her laugh from down the hallway.
Or down the dinner table the night before, where the conversation took to her musical ability.
You're a good what?
Rapper.
Let's hear it, yeah.
No.
And then be shy.
You want me to give you a beat? Huh?
You want me to give you a beat?
It's just another day with the 7 from heaven.
I don't want it to end. Like next year, I'm excited for the new girls next year, but this is just a special group. We have 7 people, we're really close, and you just kind of don't want to change it, and you don't want it to end.
Though that's a request that only the basketball court can answer.
Good evening, Cardinal fans. Welcome to Bramlage Coliseum in Manhattan, Kansas. The Little Apple tonight. The Ball State Cardinals looking to continue their improbable run.
All right, everybody's got to box out. Again, you guys sat there and you watched them play Illinois State, and we've talked about why they beat Illinois State. It wasn't because they executed better. It wasn't because their defense was better. It wasn't because they had better players. It was because they wanted to win. They played that way and they rebounded. They showed it with how hard they played. They showed it with their rebounding. They showed it with their hustle plays, right? All right. Well, that's not going to happen to us, and we want to keep playing. So we're going to let it show up in what we do with just the rebounding part of it, the 50-50 balls and all those things. Toughness. You know, when we went and played at Minnesota, there was no doubt who the tougher team was on the floor. And that team is still playing. All right, well, we've got to bring it even more tonight. There's a reason they're here and there's a reason we're here. Okay, but we've got to make sure that the toughness is the difference. Any questions on what we're doing? Any questions on what they're doing? Let's roll. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Now to Justice, top of the key, a 3 en route. Got it. Big splash down for Shelby Justice, a 7-2 start for the Cardinals. Jumps it low, cutting Jackson, layup good. And the Cardinals high-low play and a backdoor cut. 12-4, a good start, 8-point cushion. Chambers fakes the 3, drives in on Woody, gets a scoop, and got it to go. Count it with a foul. And K-State takes the lead. Ball State once led this by 9. They're now down by 11, so a 20-point turnaround. Sets up the shot. It is good. That's a 2, and that will wrap it up in the first half. Brady drives on White. Gets fired, throws up the shot, and got it to go. Boy, excellent persistence by Randy Woody. This is going to be a full timeout. Ball State climbs to within 5. 12:04 to play. Espresso open for a 3, and she got it. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? That's the second time Ball State has tried to climb back into it with a big 3 response by Kansas State. Brady Sallee just gets tacked. Technical foul on Coach Sallee. And he's going to give the business to one of the other officials. 4:41 to go. 50-42 is the score. Here's Chambers faking a 3. Now does get one off and hits. Shelby Justice fakes, drives in hard to the rim, faking, firing, and connecting off the window. 60-48, no fouls, 6 seconds, and that's going to do it. The Cardinals will lose in the WNIT Sweet 16, and their season comes to an end at the hands of the Kansas State Wildcats, 60-48.
You know, I just told them, I said, you know, right now you can't understand the big picture because you're all hurting from the loss and you didn't want it to be over, and I felt like they thought they were every bit as good as the team we just lost to, and we didn't put our best foot forward. And you know, they were upset, but I told them, I said, you know, quoting Dr. Seuss, you know, you can't cry because it's over. You got to smile because it happened. And that's the way I feel about this group. You know, I'm just so lucky to have been a part of it and to have gone through this journey with them. And I said, you know, when you guys wake up in the morning, you're going to realize how lucky you truly were too. And I expect to see some smiles tomorrow and in the morning and on our trip back because this really is a truly special team.
What do you want me to do?
Cards on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's hurry up and get out of here. Big fella's hungry.